Hey everyone, my name is Ariana Johnson and welcome back to my channel. So I know what you're thinking, you saw the title, has nothing with the word makeup in it. I know what you're thinking, what, you're posting a video that's not makeup related? Yes I am. As you guys surely know, I love makeup. Makeup is one of my passions, but I also kind of feel inspired to film more things that aren't blatantly makeup. Makeup is a huge part of my life, but it's not the only part. There is also a lot of more interest in things that I'd love to talk about and show you guys. And today is going to be the first video in that sort of realm of videos outside of makeup. But as you guys surely can tell, I do have a crazy makeup look on, and yes, don't worry, I filmed it, and yes, is linked in the description box below. This is going to be a guide to the tattoos that I have on my body thus far. Now, I am nowhere near being finished getting tattoos. I have a sleeve in progress and about 100 other ideas of things that I want to get tattooed and work that I want to get done to my body. So as of right now, this is what I got and I want to show you what I got. So let's get started. So this part is going to be borderline scandalous and I do apologize for that. But this beautiful cherry blossom tree branch was my first ever tattoo. Now I got this piece when I was 17 years old. It was my longest tattoo. It took 2 separate 2-hour sessions. First with the branch and the second being all the flowers on it. It does go on my back a bit and it is left because I do believe that I'm going to add on to it and make an entire back piece. But that is going to take a lot of time and money that I don't have at this moment. So as of right now, it is just a branch. It is one of my favorite tattoos and one of the ones that when I do have a tank top or bikini or anything like that on in public where I do get the most compliments and the most people stopping and being like, whoa, that's a cool tattoo, which is crazy because it was the first and I was literally a child when I got it. Alright, and from here on out, the tattoos are not going to be really in any order. It's just going to be kind of as I see them and decide to talk about them. Now this tattoo right here, if any of you have seen the show Supernatural, you do know that this is the anti-possession symbol. All of the Winchester family have this tattoo and I am such a big fan that I got it myself. This tattoo I kind of slacked when it came to taking care of, even though my chest never gets the light of day, so it wasn't damaged by the sun necessarily. I did not take care of it the way that I was supposed to when it was healing, and it has since faded. I kind of hate it. Don't get me wrong, I love the tattoo. This is literally one of my favorite tattoos. It means so much to me because I literally am such a fan of the show Supernatural and have been for so long. But like I said, I fucked up and it's really faded and needs touched up super bad. But thankfully, the shop that I go to does do free touch-ups. I literally just need to make an appointment and get it done. But these two, like on my chest, just have a lot of meaning when it comes to things that I love. I love cherry blossom trees, I love Supernatural, and that is why I got those two. Now we're going to move down my left arm. The next tattoo that is immediately visible is Roman numerals right here. These are the numbers 9/21/2018. This is my wedding date. My husband has the same tattoo but bigger and in a different direction. But this is our wedding anniversary in Roman numerals. Now this right here is my second tattoo. It's a man fishing and it has a signature beneath it. This is a memorial tattoo for my pap. This was the second tattoo that I ever got done. It was right after my 18th birthday. My pap loved to fish. That's something that we used to do together, and I have his signature and his handwriting written beneath it. This, by far, is my favorite tattoo that I have. This one has the most meaning. My pap was my best friend, and it means the world to me that I can have him and a memorial to him on the inside of my arm every day. And right below my pap, I do have a little cartoon portrait of my cat Anakin with his name in the Star Wars font. Eventually I'm going to get all of my animals tattooed on me. Again, time and money, too many ideas. But, he was my first, pet when I moved out and was on my own, and he is literally my best friend. So I have him on my wrist forever. And right above Anakin is my brother Keegan's name in his handwriting. I believe he was 12 when he wrote this, and I got that tattooed on my wrist. And over here, I have a little black cat with the name Elena. This is for my sister. This is a little cartoon version of a cat that we had at my mom's house. His name is Thaddeus, but my sister and I are big cat people, and this is her name in her handwriting. I believe she was 10 when I had her write this. But this is my tattoo for her. And back here, this is my newest tattoo. It's a matching tattoo with my friend Autumn on a whim, basically. We were talking about getting tattoos, and she said something about a snake. She found this cool design, and we went the next week and got it. Now, on the front of my arm, right above my wrist, I have a heart with the word straight edge tattooed inside of it. This one means a lot to me, too. I've never had a drink of alcohol in my life, and that is very important to me. Without getting too dark, I came from a long line of alcoholics, and I wanted to be the odd one out. I know many people who have fallen to addiction, and I pride myself in not following in their footsteps. So that is why this one means so much to me. Now on my hand, I have this little planet right here. Literally, I got this tattoo when I was 18. My boyfriend at the time, who is now my husband, we had only been dating for a couple months, and I remember I was angry with him for some reason, and in order to go deal with me being angry, I went and got a tattoo. Again, spur of the moment. Saturn is cool and all. I love it. This is something that people notice a lot because it's on my hand, but yeah, it was literally on a whim. There really wasn't much thought to it at all. Now on the inside of my ring finger, I have my brother Mitchell's name. It was in his handwriting, and again, I think he was like 8 or so at the time when he wrote this. So I have his name right in there. And switching to my right arm, on the inside of my middle finger, I have Darth Vader's lightsaber. I'm a big Star Wars fan, if you can't tell. Actually, originally I wanted to get Darth Maul's saber, but my finger wasn't long enough and it would have looked stupid in the place that I wanted it. So instead, I got Darth Vader's, which is still pretty sick if you ask me. On the inside of my wrist, I have my brother Slade's name. This is in the font of the band Slayer. I just think it looks cool, but this is his name. Now my right arm is in fact the arm that is going to be my sleeve. It is a work in progress, and I'm just getting started. So you'll see the theme here shortly enough. The inside of my arm, I do have a black rose. It was mostly inspired by Beauty and the Beast. Belle was my favorite Disney princess when I was little. And you know how they had the rose and the glass and the castle? This is what the rose itself was inspired by, but I got it black and gray and white just because I like black roses and it fits with the theme of my sleeve. Aside from my cherry blossom tree, this one right here gets the most attention. This is in fact Jason Voorhees, if you don't know, from the Friday the 13th movies. He took 3 hours to do, and the detail on him is literally incredible. The wrinkles in his jacket. This right here, other than my tattoo for my pap, is my absolute favorite. I think, like, he's stunning for as stunning as Jason Voorhees can be, you know? My tattoo guy did a hell of a job, and I'm so excited to get the sleeve finished. But, there's Jason. This may or may not be backwards in the camera. I don't know for sure. But this is Red Rum from The Shining. It may say Murder to You. I won't know until I'm editing. But it is the tattoo Red Rum. If you've seen The Shining, then you get it. I'm a huge Stephen King fan. He is my inspiration, my idol, my hero. He's the reason why I want to write books. So this is just a start of tattoos that I'm going to get for Stephen King. And below my Red Rum, I have Michael Myers from the Halloween movies. Again, his detail is pretty good, if you ask me. The Jason and the Michael Myers tattoos, I literally took a screenshot from the movies and took it into my tattoo guy and was like, this is what I want. And I think he did an awesome job at recreating that. This one right here is from the scene where Michael is standing above on the steps. He's got his knife. He's looking down on the people he's gonna kill. Michael Myers is my favorite serial killer from any of the old 80s horror movies. As you can tell, I'm a big fan of horror movies, especially the slasher fix from the 80s. But Michael Myers is absolutely my favorite. And as an overview of my arms thus far... Last but not least, I have these tattoos from my grandma. It says, "Love you, Grandma." This is from a birthday card that she gave me a few years back. In these flowers, she was born in September, and this is the birth month flowers for the month of September. Like I mentioned earlier, my grandparents mean everything to me. They had a big part of my childhood and even my adulthood. So, just like my siblings, it means a lot to me to have my grandparents tattooed on me and have their legacy continue on with me. Alright everyone, and that is a tour of my tattoos. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I am not even close to being done. I have a sleeve in progress. I have another brother whose name I want to get tattooed on me. I have a leg piece that I've been thinking about and working on. So in the next couple years, there will definitely be an updated version of this video once I get more work done. But this is what I have so far. I am almost going to be 22 years old, and I have 17 tattoos. When it comes to body art, that is a big portion of who I am as a person and how I like to describe myself. So I hope you guys liked this video. Leave a like if you did. Feel free to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you guys have any tattoos, I would love to hear about them or see about them in the comments. Let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.